Sorry I'm late, sorry I'm late, sorry I'm late. I needed a tea, and also it's raining really hard, so just a sec. Good. Nope. It's the afternoon. Hello and welcome to the Last Minute Laura show. It's the afternoon crochet along. Let's go. Hi everybody, welcome back. Oh, this was ill-advised. I didn't really just pretend that that's, well, it's fashionable, so just like pretend I'm a youth. Good morning, good afternoon, hello, good evening, welcome. My name is Laura. For those of you that don't know, this is the Last Minute Laura afternoon show. We get together every afternoon from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. and we hang out and we do a crafty thing. And I think I've sorted out the crafty thing that we've been working on. We've been working on this crochet vest for quite some time. I think we got the pattern today. I think we've got it sorted out. I drew it out again, yet again, for those of you who like to see those bullet journal things. There's my pattern drawn out, and also I counted stitches, so I think we should be good, I think. Also, it is thunderstorming here as well. On and off, it's been going all day long. The chickens are not regular animals, honest to goodness. They're like, half of them are scared of the thunderstorm, half of them are out in the grass like playing, and it seems like they're playing because they're like running around in the rain, and then they like shake a whole bunch and then they run around in the rain. It's really cute. Diane and Clover are the cutest, obviously. Poppy loves the rain, so that's funny. I'm just very happy about that. She's very like, she's a very silly little girl. But anyway, oh, thank you. This isn't actually a shirt, it was a dress. And it was a dress that had elastic, but Alex put it into the dryer, so it shrunk up. So I just cut it at the point, look, I didn't even put a hem on it yet. Like literally this was, there we go. I cut it at the elastic point, and now I just wear it as a shirt. I don't know, I like it. I think it's kind of edgy, you know? So there's that. Let me see. Frida is here. Good afternoon, Frida. Good evening, Frida. Good afternoon, V. Good afternoon, Katina. Nice to have you this afternoon. Angelica, hello. Jenna, yo, 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 dudes. Hey, Jenna, how's it going? And Dina, hello, good afternoon. Nancy, hello, welcome. Good afternoon. Candace, good afternoon. Hi, Candace. Currently thunderstorming here. Hopefully the internet will be fine. Hopefully it'll behave. We shall see. Angelica, good morning, good afternoon. Lori, good afternoon. Laura and everybody else, thank you, Lori. Amaris, I look forward to this daily. Oh, I'm glad, me too. I wore my grocery shopping today, awesome. Well, you followed my idea. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't follow the instructions, you just knew what I meant, so you were able to, you always figure out what my patterns are supposed to mean. So I thought I knew what I was doing, but really you know what you're doing, Lori. So you just correct my problems, and then I'm like, oh, I'm so good at patterns, but really Lori's just good at interpreting what I was meaning. Love you, Lori. I love the wisteria. I must say, it's intoxicating. It's very close to what lilac does for me. I didn't know that. This wisteria, we have a wisteria vine. It's not a tree, it's climbing up our satellite dish. We don't have a satellite dish like normal people. We have like an ancient, gigantic satellite dish. Like I don't know what kind of channels they were getting. Maybe NASA. Like the satellite dish from the previous owners is huge. Like if you turn it on its side, it's as big as a hot tub. Maybe bigger than a hot tub. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to mind. But anyway, there's a wisteria climbing up it, and it's fully in bloom. The chickens aren't bothering it, so that's interesting. And also, it smells beautiful. We also have a clematis currently blooming. I picked you guys these flowers today. I thought they matched our color vibe, so I thought maybe you guys would like them. So you can see, Candace, I'm glad you like them. I've got some white clematis, which is a climbing vine, and then wisteria. The flowers fall like that. They actually hang downward. So when I was picking them, I was like, how am I going to display them? They're not like lilac. Lilac grows upwards, but these hang on a vine like this. They hang down. So if you look at the flowers, this is how the bird or bee or hummingbird or other pollinators get into them. It's not an upright flower. So That's why they are cascading over my little jar here, because of that, because that's how they grow. So thank you. I'm glad you guys like them, because there's definitely spiders in there, and I also hurt myself more picking them. I was breaking off one and then it cut right into there, and then I started bleeding again. Not great. I love wisteria so much. They're so whimsical and wisterious. A royal blue clematis. Cool. I think my grandpa had pink growing up. This has, honestly, the edges almost have like a of pink. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'd call it a white flower for sure, but when you look kind of up close, you know how orchids are kind of shimmery? It's, yeah. Amaris, I have them. I actively chose to break it off with my hands because I'm an adult and I make my own decisions, my ill-advised decisions. If I was asking, if I was doing it again, something is wrong here, and it keeps looking like it's my nipple, but it's not. Excuse me, just the fabric. I keep looking down. This is like a pucker in the fabric, and it's at a very inconvenient location. Anyway, sorry about that. Just ignore that, because this is something happened with the fabric. I have pruning shears already. I do. I just don't use them. But they are quite whimsical. Sorry, Amaris. I just feel like I looked down and I was like, this is not real, and I don't want it to look like what it is absolutely looking like. But I don't have a steamer in a close proximity, so just deal with it, okay? Just pretend that that's not what it is. Maybe if I pull it up so that it's in a different location, that might work. Amaris, I have an allergic, hold on. I have an allergic asthma pollen, so for me, yes. I didn't know plants could mess with asthma. Hold on. Is it okay with Alex's allergies to take in flowers? I did when the lilac bloomed and I had an asthma attack. So far, I've been giving Alex a bouquet of flowers pretty much every other day. It's not made anything worse. I think that it has to do with the pollen and wind, because when it's inside, there's nothing blowing the pollen about. So it hasn't been making it worse for him, as far as I'm understanding. I would ask him. He's all right. And right now he's actually not sniffling, and he has a bouquet of flowers down there, so. Allergic asthma to pollen. Hey, Crystal, good afternoon. And Claire, good afternoon as well. So, hold on, let me just see if I missed anybody coming in. I don't want to miss anybody. So Crystal, update on the chicken feeder. Well, everybody can hear the update because it's interesting information. The chickens can't get the chicken feed out in the wrong way. They can only eat it. Wow, that was a terrible sentence. The chickens are using the chicken feeder and it's working really well. I don't know where my sentence started in the negative, so I tried to fix it. Yeah, the chickens are using it and they get it. They got it right away. My chickens, I mean, I don't know if they're just my chickens, but like in general, the chickens that I have interacted with, they're not like the brightest creatures. So like when people are like, oh, just get them watering nipples and put them on a bucket and they'll figure it out. And I'm like, I just don't know that they'd figure anything out. Well, they figured out the feeder, but they can also see the food. So there's a possibility that's like, you know. Oh yeah, I'm specifically allergic to pollen. Well, Alex is allergic to, his doesn't show up as pollen. His shows up as like grass, trees, and like a list of plants. So thank you is what I was getting to, Crystal. Thank you for that feeder, because they actually figured it out and they use it. Which means I'm gonna save money on feed because they can't make a mess of it. Just excuse my, don't lick your hands. Don't touch your face. Wash your hands. I'm at home and I'm clean. So, I am on the back portion of my vest. I don't think I did the right number of rows for the pattern. Okay, this is, anyway. Let me just count them out. So we've got 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52. So I'm making mine shorter, I guess. So that's that. And then, oh, they smell so good. They really do smell. You're quite welcome, my dear. Oh, thank you. You have a list of plants too. Yes, I have a list of plants too, but I got all the plants. So just say pollen. That makes sense. 1, 2, really? That's annoying. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52. Isn't that what I said on the other side? 52, or did I say 58? Remember 52, okay? Let's try that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52. Oh, I'm done. All right, never mind. I'm done. 52. We're good. All right, so that's completo, which is great. Yep, 52. Thanks, Candace. 52. So I'm doing a shorter vest, apparently, because I already did a shorter vest. So that's what's happening now. Unless that's correct. No, it's supposed to go to row 63. So just do as I say, not as I do is pretty much where we're at right now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an attempt at crocheting the pieces together just to see. Hey there, Sherry. Good morning. I made a real bullet journal this morning. Frida, that's awesome. And I got so much done. I paid bills. I hate numbers, so that's a big thing. It can't last. Frida, you know what though? You are very strong as an individual for knowing that, because every time I start working in a bullet journal, which I work in one, but trying to do a calendar every day, I believe in myself, I believe in myself, I believe in myself. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You know? Hey there, Freaky. Nice to see you this afternoon. And back on your account, right? That was you yesterday, day before yesterday. Bear with me, everyone. So what happened today while you were away? While you were away, what I did today was edit videos. I finished all of my videos. Sherry, I don't know, but I don't think that's a good, bringing emojis brings trolls. Oh, who made it okay? When we have a whole bunch of emojis, we don't want a whole bunch of emojis. For some reason, someone told us, I think it was Nikki who told us, that invites trolls, or it invites bots. I don't remember. It does something that we don't want. So don't be just sending, that's okay, Frida. If you're sending messages, it's awesome. I love receiving them, but please include words with it just so that it doesn't bring in any unwanted guests, which is bots and trolls. I'm gonna make an attempt right now at crocheting together the shoulders to see how they look, and we'll see where it goes. Anyway, today I edited almost all day, pretty much. That was fine. It was a good time. I did a lot of work, which was nice, but I finished 5 videos. So I have one more that I want to record. It's not necessary that I record it. It's like above and beyond type video, but I want to do it because I think it'll really make for a really good series. So I've got all of the video on how to dye yarn, but what I don't have yet is video on like fun facts. I want to do like a fun fact video to go with it. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, I have been hired by a museum and I am doing a natural dye presentation. I basically made a video series, and after a little bit of time of the video series being out, they have people signing up and like paying for classes, and after they have the video series for X amount of time, at that point I will be doing like a live stream teaching thing with them, and then I'll do a Q&A after that. So it's it's kind of pretty much what I do here, just it's gonna be different because instead of it being what I do here, I'm doing it for a museum, which is gonna be cool. But I haven't received the information yet in case any of you guys want to join. Again, no pressure for that one at all, because I know you guys are here watching my videos with me. But the curator of the museum said she would give me information just in case. But I think I'm going to do that video tomorrow, because today, for the rest of the day, we're going to have thunderstorms and overnight thunderstorms. So I set up my tripod and my video equipment, like my camera and lights and stuff. And I have it all set up in the plant room because that room has really nice light in the morning. So I think that that will be what I do tomorrow morning after the stream. I'll hunker down, take a break from editing, and shoot some footage. So some of the stuff I'm going to cover in those videos that I'm going to film, I've already written the script for, which is good because it makes it a little easier. And basically it's just going to be like a list of terms and like some fun facts about historical things when it comes to natural dye. Just things that would be interesting for a museum to have as information, you know? So that's that. I don't know what else I've got for today. I collected eggs from the chickens, of course. I figured out the math for the top, I think. I'm pretty sure, because I followed the same, the angle of reduction is now proper across the board. So I'm hopeful that that will make all the difference with this. Sorry, I'm just also thinking about if I'm matching my stitches up here with this vest. Should just take me another second here. I don't have the second body portion done yet, or second front piece. Someone bought all the marshmallows from my favorite vegan store. I mean, if I'm honest with you, Frida, if I was a vegan person and it was about to be a weekend, which it always is in the summer, vegan marshmallows, probably hard to come by. I don't know. I mean, it is a bummer though that you don't have your vegan marshmallows. What do they use in vegan marshmallows? Just agar instead of gelatin? Because gelatin is what is in regular marshmallows, which don't look up. If you're not someone who wants to know about where your food comes from, don't look up what gelatin is. It's like, look up what the ingredients of lipstick are and then look up where those ingredients came from. You'll definitely switch to vegan cosmetics. Where is the museum located? It's located in Pennsylvania, but the classes are going to be online, and Lori, I don't know. When we were originally talking, she said $10 or $15. That was what she originally said. So I'm assuming that's still the case. All right, let's see this, how this hangs. Oh my God, I'm gonna love this. I already love it. So it's gonna be like a little dropped on both sides. It's gonna be more of like a, I guess it'll be more of like a shawl. I don't know, that doesn't really seem like it's gonna sit properly. If that's where my shoulder wants it to be, it seems like we are a little too wide here. I don't know, Lori, you might be onto something with that hood, because if mine lines up, we're gonna have this back panel piece, just like yours. When is when? So when you work, yes. So when you work for this museum, it'll be from home, or will you do some traveling? No, I've already done the job. I just have to, like, it's an editing job, and I do it. It's a video and like a live stream, and then a Q&A live stream, and a Discord server for the group of people who come. Something about this is problems. I'm gonna have to figure out that separately. Yep, exactly, the hood fixes it right up. So maybe we will need to add a hood. Just excuse my midriff here. This is not flattery. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Sorry, I missed it. Oh, that's okay. But yes, I will be doing editing the rest of today, and then tomorrow I will film, like, I have to do the overhead filming part where I go like, and here's the final color, da 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 da, and then I also have to do like a 20-minute video that I might break up into 10 and 10 of natural dye ingredients and what they mean and what they could do, and terms to know, that kind of thing. Candace, I like that idea. Can you edit the rain from my day? Freaky? No, you need the rain. You're in Ontario. We need the rain. We've had a very dry couple of weeks, months. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I don't keep track of it, but everybody around me keeps saying we need the rain. So you need the rain too. And also I want to put short sleeves as I hate my upper arms. Same, Candace. And also I like the idea. Oh, it is cooling it down here for sure, Candace. It's not quite cool outside, but I would call it close to cool. Ha 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 ha. Thanks for the dad jokes. Better to add sleeves. You can't do without your arms. Also, hey Elsie. Oh, tapioca starch. Cool, Frida. Also, just ignore when I'm being gross while eating this tea marshmallow. It's because I want to eat the marshmallow, but I don't want to shove my hands into the tea. I'm not slurping my tea like a animal. Or I'm not trying to. I'm trying to eat my marshmallow, but my marshmallow is like melted. Did I already remind you guys to like the video? Don't forget to like the video. It helps the channel grow. Classy, I know. One more bite of it, and then it'll be gone. Num num num. Well, because then I would have to freeze the tea. You can't eat tea. Unless I ate it like a soup. Tea marshmallow soup, you know? Oh, you know what? Since I'm done crocheting this and I already figured, I think, the pattern out, what I'm gonna do is make a whole new thing. So just hold on a sec. Hold on a tick. What should we make, Thunder? Do you need a new sweater? Do you want a gay pride dog sweater? Not a gay pride. It's not called gay pride anymore. Just pride now. LGBTQ+. Do you want a sweater representing the community? Let's do that. Okay, so we can do green. Is there a red? There's orange. I saw it. So red, hold on. Just think of the rainbow, Laura. Yellow and green are in there. That's important. Wait, there's other colors now though too in the pride rainbow, right? Like there's purple and pink for trans, or is it purple and blue? I'm gonna have to look at what it looks like. But just hold on, you guys. Just don't panic. I'm gonna be right back. I'm still here. We're all in this together. Just hold on a sec. Just hold on. We're going home. Okay. Red. I know there's an orange in here. No, that's burnt orange. Isn't there a bright orange? Yeah, there is. Going home. Okay, I think that's the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Okay, hold on. I don't think I have an accurate rainbow. So we've got red, orange, yellow. Hold on. Green, bluish, and then pink, purple. I'm pretty sure there's a pink purple situation going on in there. Anyway, I'm gonna have to look. There we go. I like the heat, just not all this dull, dreary stuff, and yes, we need the rain, indeed. 10 short of overpassing the watch number. Yeah, hello, where are you guys at? Better you think than me, I find it hurts, haha. The original flag is only 6 colors, Laura, don't stress. Hi, Zach, by the way, and thinking is greatly overrated. Okay, let me look at what the pride flag looks like right now, though, because like if I was just making one, I would just say rainbow, but I don't think that's the whole thing anymore. Pride flag. Okay, so the pride flag is still regular, but you add pink now. Although when you search pride flag, it's just a rainbow flag. But there's all the different prides. 13 LGBTQI plus flags, 13 of them, which is interesting. And I'm cool with it, but I think I'm gonna go with rainbow. Red, orange, and I'll add pink because I have pink. You know, it's a good reason. I'm a bit spacey anyway. A space cadet. I'm here, but not all here. Hello. Okay, so we're gonna start with red. What can we do? Do we do sweater for thunder? Or do we do a sweater for thunder or like a simple scarf? $8 for a bag of marshmallows. Although the gigantic marshmallows I got, I paid $3.99 for. I was at the like fancy grocery store because that's just the one that we went to on that specific day, and I needed marshmallows because we were having friends come over, so it was one of those things where I was like, I'm just gonna buy them. Okay, a scarf for Laura that's a triangle scarf, but a quick one that we can finish today, or a dog sweater for Thunder. What do you think? Those are expensive indeed. Had 8, but one color was very expensive, so they dropped it. Then to even it out, they dropped another, making it 6. Oh. Should be purple after blue, then pink. The color combo is in the middle of 2 base. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I guess we won't include that one. Green, blue, violet, pink. Yeah, that's nice. So what do you guys think? Because I can do either one. I'd be down for a little triangle scarf though. Hey Karen, good afternoon. Candace. Oh, I already read that one. Okay, if I'm doing a triangle scarf and I want it to be flat on one side, I'm gonna start with a chain 3. Let's start with a chain 3, and then I will double crochet in the first chain, which will give me 2 double crochets. Right? So then I want to do, hold on, doing it that way, then I want it to be 2, and then I want it to stay flat on one side and only increase on the other. So that means 2 is fine. So then I can chain 2, turn it around, and then I can do a regular double crochet. Sorry, I'm just having to think about the way that I'm doing it. Chocolate covered will work in tea. Ooh, that'd be yummy. I think that would work really well. Chocolate covered marshmallows? Sounds nice to me. And we'll do 3, right? Yeah, and then we chain 1, chain 2. Do a regular on this side. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. By George, I think I've got it. Hi Jenna, how you doing this afternoon? I'm doing a little fill in the day pride triangle scarf because I am done working on the whatchamacallit for now. 3, and then we want 4, yes. 1, 2, I'm done working on the vest right now. If you can dunk chocolate cookies in tea, why not marshmallows with chocolate? I agree. The only problem with marshmallows is I don't like touching them with my hands. I find it to be like not the way that I like it. Chocolate covered salted caramel marshmallows. I just want normal vanilla, right? Just give me like my plain old basic marshmallows. I do love plain old basic marshmallows. Although, chocolate covered salted caramel marshmallows, what are you supposed to use those for? Because marshmallows, they're not like an actual candy snack. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Anyway. So what's everybody else up to today? I feel like I jumped in here and then immediately stopped being a good host. What are you guys up to? Anybody do anything interesting? Because I didn't. All right, if we've got 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's where the increase should be then. Well done. There. It is. Good. Anyway, I frogged a project and started over. That's irritating and I'm sorry. But also, well done for taking the time and frogging it. Frida, I've gotten those in my monthly bag of goodies. And yes, it comes like a candy bar or like cubes in a bag. And they're fantastic. Interesting. Snowballs, chocolate covered in marshmallow with coconut. Yeah, but you're adding a whole nother ingredient, coconut. I can eat, now I'm eating chocolate and coconut. And you're just adding marshmallow for whatchamacallit? For like texture. Really, Lori? They didn't have their masks on. Why do you even wear a mask if you're not wearing a mask, people? Just wear the mask. It's not like it's that hard. Like, the worst thing that it is for you is mildly inconvenient that you have to wear a mask. The best thing is that you save someone's life. The worst case scenario is that it's kind of inconvenient. So rude. I hate people. That's so frustrating, Lori. Honestly. Like, hold it together, people. What am I trying to say? Pull it together, people. You know what I mean? Just coconut flakes, though. They gorgeous. I know, I could eat coconut flake. I have purchased coconut flakes from our bulk food store just to have as a snack because they're so tasty. I'm crocheting plant hangers. Oh, that's cool. Almost blew away yesterday in those storms, so I get you. V, that's cool that you're crocheting them. Interesting. And Frida, I had one wagon wheel in '97 in Brighton. I haven't stopped thinking of it since. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. I just want a tasty treat. That's called a wagon wheel. Hold on. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Right? I think I'm doing this wrong. You know? Like I'm trying to make... Well, I guess it doesn't have to make a ton of sense. It's like a fun project, right? It can be like a little necktie scarf. It's just to show my pride. Crochet plant hangers as strong as macrame. Because macrame is awfully strong as it is ropes tied in knots and various magical things of that nature. I feel like you could get crochet that's as strong as macrame. You just have to like really, I don't know, make a huge amount of like fine yarn, chain 1,000, you know, and then use that chain to do it. Does that make sense? I started singing that song too. Good. How far did you get, Nancy? Let's see. I'm frogging a blanket I made from double-stranded pattern sock yarn. Just got tired of doing it and knew I wouldn't finish. Oh, jeez. That sucks. Oh, God. Frogging a whole project. I mean, good on you deciding you knew you wouldn't finish it, but I have a lot of projects that are like that I just have in a pile because I will not frog something. I had a wagon wheel once when no wagon came with it. How they seem to have shrunk in size, but price is the same or went up. Everything has shrunk in size, except for McDonald's serving sizes. Let's be honest there. Because it is wild. The serving sizes, especially if you go to the States, it's even bigger than in Canada, which is crazy because our sizes are huge. Like a large drink in McDonald's. How? It's like, how many? It's more than a liter. To have more than a liter of pop at one time, like, I don't know why they would ever do that. I don't know why that would ever make sense. You never buy a pop, like a case of soda pop. You never buy a case of pop and drink the whole case, whereas like McDonald's beverages are like insane. There are vegan wagon wheels, really? Freaky, buy lots and build a wagon. Or build a wagon so that you can fill it with wagon wheels. And make everyone around you go, ha, for like a sec. Crystal, I'm using my new knitting machine while watching. That's cool. What are you knitting, Crystal? And also, does it make a rectangle or does it make a tube? And is it easy to use, or do you have to do something like often? Is it just like once you set it up, you can just sort of crank a knob, or is it that like every row you have to do something? Do you like it? Is it a good thing? Anyway, how big was it? Good question. And hold on, Jenna, I reckon if it's thick yarn, you could definitely do a plant hanger macrame style. Yeah, right? Totally. If it's thick enough yarn, or if you like braid yarn first, you know, then you could do it. Something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think like ways to thicken it up. Large McDonald's, 32 ounces? Are you kidding me? 8 ounces is a cup. So 4 cups? Who's gonna drink 4? You only need to drink 8 cups of water in a day, and people are like, I can't drink 8 cups of water. It's not, I don't like drinking water that much. But you'll drink 4 cups of pop? That's crazy. 4 cups of pop should not be served anywhere as a serving size, especially, oh my God, in a place that allows for free refills. What? What? Like, Alex and I, when Dollar Drink Days happens, we get a large Sprite when we're like going somewhere, and it'll last both of us. Like, we get 1 large Sprite and drink it throughout the day. It's about 5 feet. Oh my God. I had done 2 feet of the width. 2 feet by 5. I mean, you could have had a really nice outside picnic blanket type thing. Although I feel so attacked. I'm personally attacking you, Amaris. No, but for real, it's not good for you. People, don't drink 4 cups of pop. Get soda water. Or at least mix half of your pop with soda water. Dilute that stuff. Jeez Louise. Holy cow, Nancy. Oh my goodness. But for real, yeah. Serving sizes, a little bizarre at the fast food places. I'm making just knit blanks to dye. Okay, it's a long flat tabletop machine that makes flat pieces. You can make virtually anything on it. No way. Crystal, that's so cool. So you can knit stuff and then dye it and then pull the yarn apart and meow. 4 cups is nothing, said the Popaholic. But I mean, our 250 milliliters, aren't our cans of pop 300, 350? Sorry about the internet, guys. The storm is probably getting to us a little bit. Takes a drink of my delicious Dr. Pepper. Our free refills, when we find them, are only for sugar-free. If it's classic, then it's per class. That's interesting. Really, Jenna? I didn't know that. That's, yes, I am dyeing self-striping yarn. That's awesome, Crystal. That's so cool. But also that's interesting. That's an interesting way of going about it. Making it, if it's sugar-free, then you're fine. I don't hate it. I want to go to the farm store today and buy chicken food. We don't need chicken food yet, but I want to go chicken shopping because I have a good reason. Like, my chickens need food. It's a good reason to leave the house, I think, you know? So I want to do that, but I also still have editing to do. Not much, though. I already did pass 1 and pass 2 on all 5 of the videos, so all that's left is giving a day off. You have a sugar tax now. Interesting. Hey, Scrappy. Looks at my Dr. Pepper, 355 mils. Okay, so 355 mils, I don't know. I feel like that's reasonable because it's about a cup. But 32 milliliters? 32 ounces, sorry. It's a lot. 1 and 2. So I'm making like a little pride thing. It could be a headband if I stop it at this width. That might be fun. One of those little tie headbands. Let's do that. Okay, so that'll be red, if that's how long. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, 7, because I'm doing 7 because the rules are there ain't no rules. 7 times what? 2? How big around is my head? 14 inches? I should probably do 3 inches each. I'm a quack. Welcome. Scrappy, are you feeling better? Oh, true! Scrappy, how are you feeling? Oh, cool, you finished the vest? LOL. Scrappy, no, I can't finish the other piece, the other front. I finished the back piece, yes, and I finished the front one side. I can't do the other side because I'm doing that on camera. Actually, I already have my camera set up. I may do that tomorrow as well. Tomorrow I have like a 20-minute video clip to film of my face, like just me talking to a camera, which is so fun. It's actually very difficult because looking at a camera lens and trying to pretend that it's somebody's eyeballs is like a learning curve. And once you get used to talking to one camera, it's not like you get used to talking to all cameras, it's like you need to get used to it again. I don't know, I have a hard time doing the front-facing shots. So that's a tomorrow thing, I have to do that. So I might just throw the vest in at the same time. That might be, because I don't think it'll take me too long to get the explanation part out, I hope. Now that we have all of these lovely corrections to the pattern, you know, I think we should be good. Let's see, I slept, good, and I do feel a lot better. I'm glad you feel a lot better. No fever, good, keep it down, keep it that way. And Jenna, basically sugar taxes. You have to pay more for stuff with added sugar, but instead of putting prices up on most things, they just made them smaller. Okay, I think that's reasonable. I don't know. I think a reasonable person would be like, yeah, that's fine. Although, where are all the reasonable people? 1 and 2. Hello, Dave on a rave. And good, Scrappy, good to hear, yes. And Candace, it's like that on dollar days here when McDonald's puts it 1 less tax on iced tea than if you get a pop. Okay. It's like dollar drink days here when McD's puts it on. Less tax on iced tea than if you get a pop. I didn't know that. That's honestly interesting, but I really didn't know that. Reasonable people all here. I mean, sometimes. On, not one. Yes, it just took my brain a minute to figure out, but thank you. Reasonable people here for the most part, most of the time. I think we're mostly okay, right? We're pretty reasonable, you guys. Dave, explain what sugar tax is, please. What do you mean? You just did, I think, didn't you? Makes sense to me. Sugary things, bad for you, cost more money. Maybe people will stop drinking them as much. I'm sure that was the plan. And, I mean, I'll still order my Sprite, but, you know. Oh, dollar drink days. It starts on the 28th of June. I know that because last weekend when I was on my way to my parents' house for Father's Day, I got Subway for everybody for lunch because my dad really likes sweet onion chicken teriyaki. And so I got it. However, I forgot to get pop. So when we got near their house, I was like, there's a McDonald's here somewhere. We can just go to that. It's fine. And then we went and we were like, it's dollar drink days, right? And they were like, no. So we had to pay like $3 for pop, which upset me on my core. It's hot here and only going to get hotter. This is some bull crow. Some bull crap. I thought you corrected it for on purpose, and then I'm like, Anyway, I'm sorry it's boiling hot. We have, what if you're left or center? Hold on. Dave in England just wanted to say if I'm right. Oh, okay, cool, very good. And worst is the large one doesn't fit in a cup holder. Yeah. Jenna, what if you're left or center? Hold on. Huh. The old, the dad joke. Sorry, I miss the Freakies jokes because I don't read it in the context of the previous message. 107 at the end of the week, that's really hot. How do people live there? Like, obviously AC, but how did people live there originally? Like, either, obviously Indigenous peoples who've been there forever, that's different. I mean, like, when settlers came, how did they not just die from the heat? She wants to be right, yes. The sugar tax in UK puts a charge of 24p on drinks, so that's like 50 cents, on drinks containing 8 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters, and 18p a liter on those with 5 to 8 grams. What a weird, I don't get dad jokes, sorry, fair enough. That's a weird math, but I'm sure some people did it. I'm sure some people did some good hard math. So sorry, I didn't silence Discord 1 and 2. Let's see what's going on in the old Discord, shall we? Live stream discussions. Ooh, what's that? I gotta swatch so I can tell if I want to make my leg. Cool, that's cute. Sailor Moon. Oh, you know what my brain immediately did was, gotta catch 'em all. That's wrong. Really, Elsie? Our McDonald's all drinks are $1 all the time. That's interesting. We only have it in the summer, and it's only for the summer. Hold on. F. I don't think so, Freaky. V. LOL. I feel like I'm a little bit confused in the chat. Hold on. Let me just, like, start my brain over because my brain doesn't like conversation, apparently. Just chill, brain. You're good. Everything's good. So, I put a pic in the general chat. Okay, let's have a look. Pokemon. Aw, me and my eldest Lauren. That's so cute. Mother-daughter time. And you're from Britain, so I can say it like that. Time with Mumsy. Going for a stroll with Mumsy through the long copse. Going to see the farrier. I don't know. Those are the English things I've got in my head. Candace has lost me now too. Candace, I don't think so. Hold on. Oh, Frida, I canceled my vegan treats box. I can't do Weight Watchers if a box of goodies arrives once a month. Like, I'm sad for you, but also good job being responsible. If you have goals, do what you need to do to reach them, but also no more treats. The sadness of no more treats. Okay. Does that look right? That's about 3 inches probably, right? Probably about 3 inches long. I don't know. Love it, duty. I'm very good at wow. Immediately fails at British accent when trying to say she's good at British accent. You guys already know I'm not an accent person. I'm not good at it. It's not my fault. I just, you know what? It's actually not my fault. I don't have an ear for it because my ears are literally damaged. Bless you. Why am I not seeing? I think I'm not, oh, there we go. I am seeing, never mind. I still eat treats, but I can buy them at proportional quantities. I know, but it's hard because you were getting them at such a nice quantity. Hubby just showed me that there's an app that if you're near someone who's been registered as having, yes, Candace, there is one of those. I won't download it because my partner is a software engineer and feels very strongly about apps that say, oh, well, we promise we won't do anything evil with your personal information. Making apps to track people on purpose, yes, I understand that what's happening in the world right now is unprecedented, but I worry about the implications, the ramifications of having people voluntarily download an app. You know how they started giving us our Amber Alerts straight to our phone? That's fine. But like, what if that app ends up being a mandatory thing so that they can track everything? And they're like, oh, we won't use any of your personal data. And it's like, yeah, but you're using my location all the time. I don't know. I don't know. It gives me pause. I think that even if it's done with the purest of intentions, you have to look at the most evil way any of your ideas can be used, because that is how they will be used. No matter what your idea is, if it's true and pure and a good thing, someone somewhere will find a way to use it for evil. So you have to know, and you have to think about all the ways that someone can use your idea for evil. And I feel like either they were short-sighted and thought, we're only doing good things, no worry, it's just good stuff. Or they knew that things that are evil can be done with it, and this is like a little introduction from Big Brother, you know, like, oh, it's just to help you, it's only for helping. But then, I don't know. I know slippery slope is just it's not a real argument, it's like a straw man or whatever, you know, what are those called? Those arguments that aren't valid. I don't remember what they're called. Arguments that don't have good points. I know that it's not necessarily a slippery slope, and then that's not the only way it can go. It just makes me feel a little freaked out, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I did do something wrong. Dang it. I know that roller coaster ride, Frida. What did I miss here? Weekends always go so fast, aren't they? Oh, I'm way behind. That Amber Alert is not fine for those with bad nerves. Yeah, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know, send me the Amber Alert, wake me up, give me anxiety, get the kid home, you know? That's how I feel. But I don't think it can work. Like, what if the person is not carrying the phone with them, so it's useless? Yep, but everyone's always carrying their phone with them. Frida, freaky, I slowly drift upwards in weight, and then I lose some, and then I drift upwards, and then I lose some. Goes on forever, slowly over years. I feel like that's just like life though, Frida, you know? It went with the last update, they're bots. And that's true, Dina. Hold on. Matt, I think if we do any social media and have apps, it's probably already happening. Yeah, I just feel like you're right about that. I do agree with that. Does it give you the heebie-jeebies? It gives me some weird, they already do enough tracking. Well, it just makes me feel like, I don't know how to explain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how to explain how it makes me feel, because it makes me feel like weird. It definitely makes me feel weird. No cell phone 24/7, it's not even topped up, and the website is down. Oh, well that's kind of, you're not being tracked then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What are you doing wrong, Laura? Oh my god. So rude. Anyway, yeah, obviously apps are already tracking us freaking all the time. I don't know. I just feel like signing up for something actively for the purpose of the government tracking me makes me feel not great. Even though our government has more rules than private companies, it still feels weird being like, yep, this makes sense. Let's just do that. I don't know. Maybe it's a bunny, a cat or a dog. Hold on. Nope. And I like that I'm not followed. Yes. Freaky Millicent the Labradoodle. She's such a good little girl. Millie. Little Millicent. I keep thinking in my head though, whenever I think of her, Maleficent. Like, Millicent, Maleficent. I know it's not from that, but that's what my brain does. Oh, that's true. You do have rabbits. Jenna, if you have maps logged in and location on, they could track you anyways. If you've nothing to hide, then it doesn't matter to me. But I don't like that they snuck this one on us. Well, okay, if you don't have anything to hide, you have nothing to worry about. That's not true. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to worry about. If you're, like, white and, I don't know, that's pretty much it. People of color and marginalized groups, those types of things where you think, if I didn't do anything wrong, nothing to worry about, it's just not true for them. For many marginalized groups, racialized groups, Black and Indigenous people of color, it's not. So I don't think, I'm not worried because I do crime, because I don't do crime. I'm worried for the implications it has on a grander scale. You know? I don't know. It sits weird, you know? My apps must be getting bored because I don't go anywhere. I know everybody's apps are getting bored, I bet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay. Sorry, I just have to make sure I do the same number of stitches on each row. Apparently I was doing it. No, crossed wires. Haha, do any of us go anywhere? Yeah, right? Crossed wires. Hold on. Yeah, the maps thing though, that's true too. If you use your maps. I don't know, there's no way around it, or no way away from it, it seems, but it still gives me pause to accept a tracking app that is being, first of all, developed by IBM. Why did the government hire them again? Alex and I were laughing about it last night because IBM got the contract. We think that IBM must have still had a contract with our government because IBM has royally screwed up in our government multiple times. Like, they redid the whole payment system. This is like a literal, it's a drama in Canada that like a lot of people know about in Canada. So people who work in the government are paid all through the same like electronic way. So there's the government is huge and everybody's getting paid by Government of Canada who works in the government. But the system was old and it was like people were getting paychecks and they wanted to completely revolutionize their payment system. So they went from whatever the old payment system is to the new one. IBM built it and it was so terrible. People were getting like extra money. Some people were getting like 4 paychecks by accident and some people were getting no paycheck for 6 months. Like, it was this trash fire. It was a real garbage dump fire. And it was built by IBM. And then they fixed it. It's just like Bombardier doing the subways in Toronto. They had to redo a bunch, and the trains, oh God. The contracts that Ottawa has signed for, hilarious. Also hilarious that IBM can't figure out how to create a payment software. Hilarious. I only use internet with a PC, never any other devices. I don't see the need. Well, whatever works. I mean, they've installed bots to track on Facebook the last update without telling anyone. Ew. I didn't know that. That's gross. If they're up front and we have a choice, then it's coolish, but not doing stuff behind our backs. Yeah, I don't like it. Home buddies together, Dina. I feel like we're all probably homebodies, you know? At least mostly. I feel like there's a good proportion of us that are homebodies as a result of, hello, we're hanging out right now. Unless you're hanging out with me, not at home, which is also fine, just it doesn't make my point, so I won't say it. Home buddies we are. Aw. Hey, Amaris. Nice to see you, AJ. How you doing? It's a little bit warm in my house today. It's actually pretty reasonable and comfortable. Oh my freaking good God. My hubby just texted me. His car says it's 116. No! Stop, Scrappy. It's because you're too hot. That's all I've got for you. No, but for real, that's too hot. The poor animals that live outside. Like, imagine that bird if your cat hadn't killed it because it's the worst bird that ever existed. Imagine how hot it would be to be a bird right now. Or how hot it would be to be like a, who's something that already has a lot of fur on them? Other than like a dog, obviously. I mean like something really furry. What's a really furry animal? I'm not really. I'm home because of the Rona, but I don't mind being at home here and there. I feel like you have a lot, you have like, I don't know, a personality that I never can completely have my finger on, which is interesting. But it's kind of like, you're like this, not the social butterfly, that's not the right word, but I feel like you're like you're our friend that goes out into the world, and you have like the personality to not die from it, you know? I don't know. The words are not coming properly, but I hope that you understand that it's a good energy that I'm trying to throw out right now. It's very hot, so let's just blame it on that. An Angora bunny, oh no. Sheep, oh no. A furry, yep, freaky. A furry, definitely not a good day to be furry. My bear. A bear, well, cool. And 40 degrees Celsius, too hot. I report back. I've been to the outside, folks. Yeah, you report back. What's the world like? Has it ended? Do we still have to do all the things? Yeah, you can be in the apocalypse, you can be the one that like goes out for intel. I will be the one that does all of the like survival food preparation. I'll get us some animals to eat, except for Frida. I'll find some edible, forageable things for the rest of the meal, and also for Frida. And somebody else will garden. We'll have Nancy do the garden, because that makes sense. And who else? What are everybody's skills? Jenna will make us all, what are they called? Hammocks, because she'll do the macrame. So she'll do all of our hammocks so that we have somewhere to sleep in this apocalypse. Scrappy, while you're out getting intel and being social with the other post-apocalypse groups so that we don't have any enemies. And also fighting the ones that are causing troubles for us. Who else have we got? We've got, well, Kim, now that you're spinning, you can spin the yarn for, who's really good at crochet? Lori, you can crochet our clothes, I guess. You're really good at that. And AJ, you can design us the clothes. You design the clothes with your drawings, and then I'll try and break them down into a pattern that Lori understands, because Lori understands my patterns, and I'm saying that Lori understands because other people don't understand my patterns. It's pretty much just Lori who gets it off the go. Words. Oh gosh. Candace, what will you do? Candace, let me think of what Candace will do in this post-apocalypse world. I feel like you're very thoughtful. I don't know. Is that what can we do with that too? I don't know. Every experience I've had with interacting with you, you're like a thoughtful person. So maybe you'll make the list before we like before we like head out, you know? We'll just like, you'll make sure that we have everything. You'll be the list. You'll be like keeping everybody figured out. I'm CPR certified. Very good. Amaris, you can be our medic. And also Sid, and also, hold on, who drives an ambulance? We've got 3 possible options, but you know what, we'll need 3, you know? Yep, no problem, dudes. Perfect. There's a gnome with a scythe in the garden. Very good. Seriously, my elderly neighbor saving the grass for his horses. Oh, there's a gnome with a scythe. Understood. I thought you meant literally like a garden gnome. Like, interesting. I can also do stitches. Very good. We'll need that because I am a spaz and I will definitely hurt myself. So perfect. Okay. Who else? What? I'm trying to think of what everybody's thing is, and now that I'm trying to think of it, I'm drawing a blank, of course, because isn't that how it goes? What do you guys think your role would be in the apocalypse? Crystal, what would your role be in the apocalypse? Hey, Alex. Alex, I can hear you up here, babe. Yep. Brittany drives the ambulance. Perfect, Brittany. And Alcie's a nurse. Perfect. So we've got our medics, we've got our are healthcare professionals. You'll have to argue over who gets to be the gore avoider and who has to jump into the gore. Let's be honest, we're a whole bunch of crafters. We're gonna be getting hurt. So definitely pack up supplies for small injuries. I'm good at drawing blanks, so I don't need anything but a sheet of paper, LOL. What else? I'm still trying to think of the perfect job for Candace and Crystal. You know, I need to think of it. I'm a nurse too, also a phlebotomist. That's a blood person, right? A blood drawing person. Zach, I'm a care worker if anyone particularly elderly and needs care. I mean, we're all gonna get elderly and need care, so Zach, you're invited. Frida, I can shear a bunny, so probably other animals too, spin and knit, and metalworks. Oh, good, yes, true. You'll be our metal, we'll need a blacksmith. I'm sorry, your silversmith job will only be, Crystal is a vampire. A phlebotomist. Good at drawing blood. I can fish, hunt, handle firearms. Oh, okay, Scrappy, you're the firearms. I can cook, crochet, I can do a lot. You know what though? I feel like if you put us all together, there's a bunch of overlapping crafts. So pretty much what we would do is just take turns doing the fun ones and take turns doing the crappy ones, you know? What a fun group it would be. We can all bring our pets also, right? I feel like we'd eat Thunder in the first month because he would just be drawing the wrong kind of crowds to our camp. Jeez Louise. Well, I've got chickens. Hey, I've got the farm. You guys can come stay here. This can be our post-apocalypse place. If the world ends, I will release my address. Love to fish. Me too, Candace. Well, yes, of course, of course you can craft. Oh, true, you can preserve. Candace, you're preserves. So you can keep us alive through the winter. Just thinking about it sounds like a good time. It basically sounds like a camping crafters retreat. We should just do that instead. A camping crafters retreat. We'll rent an Airbnb when we're allowed to do that again. We'll get a house with like 11 or 12 bedrooms in it. They have these out in the woods in Ontario. There's a bunch of these rich people who built beautiful like cabin looking houses. Oh, I know my if the world ends plans. Me too, Scrappy. I have like a whole thing already because I'm that person, and also because remember that time when a nuclear power plant sent out an emergency call in Ontario? Stressed me out. Got my plan actually set up after that. A commune. I do love a good commune. I always say that with my family. I'm like, we could just all buy a huge piece of land and build all of our houses around the land and have all of our backyards touching. YouTube, somebody subscribe to me. Just pour salt on it. Preserved. Preppers. Well, I wasn't. I mean, I liked the idea, but I wasn't one until I actually thought I was gonna have to put it in place. I will rob my mom's neighbors, use my sister-in-law's family till they're no longer of use to me when we have a friend with property and he's a prep guy, so that's where I'll go. Good that you'll rob your mom's neighbors. Are they, that's, well, that's a very specific plan. I feel like mine is more like, head to Nova Scotia. If Nova Scotia is not accessible, head north and towards New Brunswick. Because no one's gonna go there. Oh, I have a plan. That's good. I don't have a real good plan. I have a okay plan. I feel like my plan is meh at best. I have a meh plan. I have water in the basement, but there should be canned goods too. That'll be comfy. Frida, preppers, yes, Frida. I have kept a bunch of little people alive all these years. That has to account for something, like maybe negotiate. That's funny, Crystal. Actually, though, children are basically little tyrants, so you've survived this long with all of the littles. That does give you some negotiating clout for sure. I feel like you should go into a negotiation with that information. I have to start with, I have 6 children, so do you want to just give up now? Because, and then they'll be like, I just, whatever you want, it's fine. It's my neighbor and they are Mormon. Oh, your Mormon neighbors. Sorry, I read I will rob my, and then I thought you did a spelling, like my mom's neighbors. My Mormon neighbors, so they're fully prepared. Aren't they though? Isn't that weird? Have you guys, any of you started watching the show The Expanse? It's so weird because it's in like the near future, not near, but like, you know, near-ish future. And the Mormons are the people who, they have their own like space station in this show because that's who's ready. 7 kids. 1, 2, 7 kids. Well, even better, 7 kids. We got a really creepy pamphlet earlier this year before the Rona that told us what to do if there was a catastrophe. We have to be prepared to survive 72 hours on our own. Great. Yeah, that's what they said here before. Actually, yeah, it was before Rona. It was when that Amber Alert thing went off in Ontario. They had like a thing where it was like, you should be able to, you should always have 3 days worth of food and water in your house. And then when Rona happened, they were like, or 2 weeks. Like if you could have 2 weeks, that'd be great. But before it was 3 days and now it's 2 weeks. If you could have 2 weeks worth of food and water, that'd be super. That is one benefit of having a well and having a cistern. If the water in the world was no longer being delivered to my home, we could just use the well. I mean, like, I don't want to because I am mildly creeped out by the idea of just taking water out of the ground without any, like, system in place to keep it from being poison water. But a lot of people do that, so they can't all be wrong. Everybody's still living through it, so, you know. I don't know. You know what I feel like, Candace, you would do? You would keep us all calm. I feel like that's part of it. I feel like the energy that I get from you, Candace, is like pretty chill. And when we were hanging out, I was like not anxious. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you could be not a negotiator, that's Crystal, but you could be a mediator. Yeah, you could be a mediator because you have a really like easy to get along with personality. Do you know what I mean? You could be our mediator for when we butt heads because we are probably more alike than we even know. You know what I mean? Like if we put all of us together, I bet you we'd find out that we have a lot of strong opinions. If you fill my whole bathtub, it's slightly brown. See, I drink well water, though it goes through a filter. Yeah. Just some canned goods and a stove. That's cheap and easy. Yep. So do you put it in a Brita after you get it out of your tap? Or do you just get extra minerals in your drinking water? I'm a lover, not a fighter. I never stared nobody down. Anybody? Till one night I could not find. She never made it back from town. Brad Paisley, everyone. Freaky, nope, Sweden, 72 hours. I trust that. Hold on. Yep, for me for sure. Freaky. More like 6 months, if possible, of stores to live on. Oh my god. I trust that. Sweden, yeah, Sweden. Sweden will be there for you. I'm both, Candace. I'm a lover and a fighter. I don't know. I'm a wishy-washy person. I don't know what I am. Yes, Laura, I put it in a Brita. It's irony. It has, as in it's full of iron. Ooh, I should move there. That means you probably don't get anemic as fast, right? Because your body needs a little iron here and there. There's even a company that sells like a fish that's made of iron that you put in your water while it's boiling to make some iron water. Not the kind for natural dye. Ooh, actually, that might be cool. there's this fish you can buy. Has anyone seen it? It's like it looks like a fish, but it's a piece of like cast iron, and you're supposed to put it in your like pasta water while your pasta is boiling, and it adds iron to your food, which is good. There's iron in blood. What color is the water? Brownish. I don't think iron is what causes the blood to be red though. Is it? I don't know what causes our blood to be red. I'm totally anemic. Oh, well then maybe because you're consuming so much iron, your body leaches iron out. Like calcium, who was that who said that with the milk? That because you drink milk, your body leaches out calcium because it thinks that you're getting way more calcium than you need, so it stops holding on to it because it thinks you're always gonna have lots. What's everyone crocheting, knitting, or other crafts? Well, fine then. Let's change the subject, shall we? I'm working on a pride headband. It's going to be a little pride headband, and I can wear it. Oxygen causes the blood to be red. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nurse. I just know when I cut myself, I bleed. Oh, that didn't sound right. I mean like when I receive a wound from living a spastic life. Then that's what I meant. I asked my mom. Googling is the equivalent of asking your mom when you're an adult. Mom, what's this? And they would answer, and now that I'm an adult, I know that they were just answering. I don't think it's blue, I just think it's dark, like dark red. I don't know. I know it's blue in your veins looking, but you know, yes, irony water is also red. Well, more orange. Interesting. I'm working on a white sparkly shawl, Claire says. Cool. Are you doing any fancy stitch? What's the stitch you're using? Sparkly is always fun. I think I'll actually be using this headband. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, ooh, that'll be fun when it ties together, because it's gonna be like one of those ones that you like go like this and then you tie it in a knot at the top. Scrappy, my mother was the same. My mom always said, look it up. Really? Oh. My mom and dad would come up with answers, and now that I'm older, I feel like those answers were perhaps the best they could think of in those moments, you know? Let me see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. My mom's a nurse and she'll like fun fact all the time. It's not blue. Right. It's just dark red, right? It's just darker. I don't know. Whenever I have donated blood, it's like not hitting air, right? Yes, no, she wanted me to find the answers on my own. Okay, well, that's useful as a life skill. And just crocheted triangle shawl. It looks good. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad. Told you earlier she wanted to be very independent. Oh, true. Well, then she succeeded because you know how to look things up for yourself and you know how to stand on your own 2 feet, which is great. Thanks, Mom. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like my parents answered. I just don't think they always answered right. Like, if it was a question they absolutely knew the answer to, like, Dad, how does football work? Never ask your dad if he's a sports fan how football works. It's like a lecture forever. The veins that look blue because the color is filtered through our skin. Cool. Thank you. Because you're right, it does look blue. But it's not. Filtered through the skin though, that's interesting. But it makes sense. It's underneath a layer of something that has pigment in it. Oh golly. And also veins are deoxygenated, right? Like veins are bringing blood that is not oxygenated anymore, or blood that already had the oxygen used, veins are bringing them back to your heart, right? As opposed to arteries are sending them out. Am I right? Grade 12 biology? I don't remember. I remember veins not meaning everything that holds blood. I remember it being, no, it's the blood that's blue already is in a vein, like in the diagrams. Oh, I'm the fun aunt that answers honestly while my sister is waving frantically in the background. LOL. You're like, I don't know what that means. I feel like Frida, you would be the one who would be like, autism. You know what I mean? Your sister's like, stop, stop. And you're like, I can't read your face. It's not my fault. I feel like that would be you, Frida. Makes me laugh. That will be me as an aunt. Not the telling the kids whatever. Makes me laugh though. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. I hate that song. Scrappy, it's great. It's fun to be that aunt. Our veins don't have a lid of oxygen, that's why. Don't have a lot of oxygen. Right, but our arteries do, because they're coming out of the heart. Doctor hate drawing my vines, cause mines are small. Oh, doctors hate drawing from my veins because mine are small. Didn't get it. Now I got it. And also, that used to be an issue for me. They used to always find trouble with my veins. Hey, Alex. Oh, Alex, my darling. How's it going? He's falling asleep. I'm the aunt that tells it like it is too. Good. Correct. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Scrappy. I needed to feel correct about something, so thank you. Anyway, 1 and 2. I'm already at yellow. It takes about 3 times for them to find my veins. Ugh, I hate that. Last time we went for one of Alex's blood tests, they had to end up doing a poke in his hand because he couldn't, they couldn't find his veins in his arms because of the eczema. So they just did a poke in his hand. They really freaked him right out. Freaked me out a little bit too. Yeah, they would find my mom and have her draw my blood. I'm okay with that. Jeez. That's crazy. Is your mom a nurse or a... I already forget the word. Hemoglobin... I don't know what the word is. The drawing of the blood. Flaw. I don't remember. Crystal. The blood drawing. The vampire. Hand pokes hurt so much. Do they really? Oh, poor guy. I was trying to make fun of him to make him not feel like nervous about it. Oh, I didn't know it hurt more. My poor guy. I was just like, don't be a wimp, look at me, don't be a wimp, look at me. Because when he's laughing and uncomfortable, he's like better. Phlebotomist, thank you. He's better about it when he's like nervous and he like goes off into his own world in his head. And I can see his eyes like drift away from reality to like be worried. So then I'm always like, if you don't freak out, if you're good, if everything's good, then we can go to McDonald's, we'll get ice cream. I just like talk the whole time that he's getting his blood drawn, and that's so far been the best solution to fear, is just being very distracting. So that works. My mom had collapsing veins, had to have a nurse who had a son who was hemophiliac do her blood test. Collapsing veins? Does that mean whenever she had blood drawn, it just like wouldn't work after a minute? Crystal, I specialize in cancer patients and I'm known to find good ones in the feet. I don't know about that. Needles in my feet. I mean, I do step on pins and it doesn't kill me, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but yuck. Nurse and drawing person as well. She's certified to do both. Oh, that's awesome. I don't mind, I don't know why, I just go away. Now I tell them I need to lie down, it's best for everyone. Hold on, it's very hard. It takes them a while to find my veins, but just because I fainted, ha, and now on the floor. Not ha about the fainting, the now on the floor, that's why it's hard to reach. I don't know why, I just go away. Now I tell them I need to lie down, it's best for everyone. Yeah, yep, that's what we do too. The vein feels the needle tip and flattens out. Had to get it in the vein to draw. Ew, that sucks. Way to go, veins. You have one job, just push blood. Your job is not to flatten out. That's stressful. But yes, fainting when you get blood drawn is no fun. I'm usually pretty good. I don't think I fainted while giving blood. But I've also given blood, like donated blood a bunch of times, so I'm pretty comfortable with like losing fluids and watching it happen. It doesn't freak me out anymore. Alex never liked them. Alex never liked getting blood taken. He never liked needles. Just stresses him out. Poor dear. I feel for the guy, because that sucks, because you just have to get needles in your life. It's just like things that happen is you get needles, you know. A couple of years ago, my oldest had pneumonia, and the Quagsneros couldn't get a vein. They stuck it in her 8 times. Oh, poor baby. 8 times? By then I would have fainted. 8 times? I think I would have fainted. That's just rude. They probably like, I don't know. Is there, I don't know. It's rude. Crystal, totally agree. It was probably the quickest I've ever gotten drawn. You shouldn't usually feel much at all, really. Yuck. Foot. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And I should correct my earlier statement. Not in the actual foot, more like the ankle area. Oh, good, because I was still cringing about that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense where all the visible veins are. I mean, can you take them out of my varicose veins on the back of my calves? Because that'd be great. Collapse those veins. Fun fact, if you live in Ontario and you have varicose veins and they are past a certain diameter, you can have them lasered and collapsed as part of our healthcare coverage. Mine are not currently at that point, but they aren't great. Oh, bye, Freaky. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy. Ow, yeah. Crystal, totally agree. And Frida, the nurses are usually friendlier than the doctors, so it's a nicer room to be in. True. I mostly have good experience with nurses. Doctors, it's like a, hey, Alex. Alex. Hello? He's napping. Alex! Alex! Maybe close the door? Frida, I'm more upset with me than them. I should have made them wait. Made them wait for what? For her to have more fluids to make it easier? Or for what do you need to wait for? 1 and 2. If you've got a hard time getting blood, what can they improve? Oh, is Zach by? Despite being in care, I have a needle phobia, so I'm gonna head out. Good night, everyone. Oh, bye, Zach. Have a good rest of your night. Sorry. Yeah, I guess we did get onto like a prickly topic, if you might see. Off to bed. Bye, Claire. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for coming. So instead of talking about needles, why don't we talk about Pride? Is anyone doing or making anything for Pride? Because there is no Pride here. There is Pride here. There's no Pride parade here. It got canceled because of Rona, like everything else in the world right now. But there's apparently an online Pride for Toronto, so I think Alex and I will probably see about what that means and then use our newfound information for either going to, watching, I don't know. I don't know what it would be called. I should have made them give her a break. Oh yeah. Oh, it's kind of back to back. Poor baby. That sucks. Hey, look at that for a second, guys. We have more likes than we do people actually in the chat right now. We've got 18 people here and we have 20 likes. That's a pretty happy with that. Anyway, this headband will be used all summer, so I will just show off my pride flag in a summer way because I don't have a long strappy headband. I'm making a project bag. Hold on. Well, That's lovely. My area has 10,000. Oh my god, my county has 3,000. Also, well, that's lovely is how I read it. And Scrappy, yikes. That's stressful. And I'm making a project bag. That'll be cool. Just liked now, forgot to earlier. Thanks, Amaris. Thank you for liking. And Nancy, usually there's at least one person in a hospital or clinic who has a special talent. If you're lucky, they'll go and get you that person. That's true. That is true. And every time that we go, we get like the same lady now when we go to the hospital for a blood test for Alex, because they like see him and they're like, we'll get her. And she's there. Anyway, that's true. You know what though? Everybody in every job has, you know what I mean? Like in any industry, there's someone who has like a really good talent for one part of it. So it makes sense, you know? Nice, Amaras. Good job on the liking. Hey, somebody else liked too. Thank you for liking. But anywho, that's true about our hospital too, Nancy. There's like a blood clinic in the hospital that we go to. I don't know if that's everywhere. I don't know. It's raining! Amaris, that's great. I hope it's great because it's hot now here and it's like foggy because it's been raining all day and the sun just came out, so it's awful outside. I'm hoping that a thunderstorm will roll in and like cool everything down again, because the hot sun on top of like the humidity, very gross. So there's my 2 cents on that. Hey, I'm already at yellow. I only have green, blue, purple, pink left. Or green, blue, purple, I don't know. But I'm glad that it's raining. Send it our way. But also don't send the humidity, because I'm like sweating right now. I have no makeup on and my skin is like shiny everywhere. I grew up practically in the hospitals. Poke, prick, poke, prod. Doesn't bother me. My doctor once said, I want to make sure I don't have white coat syndrome. I'm like, y'all don't scare me. Hold on. I said, I want to make sure I didn't have white coat syndrome. I'm like, y'all don't scare me. White coat syndrome is where you're scared of doctors? Is that what it is? White coat syndrome. Interesting. I've not heard that term before, so please do share more detail, because that's interesting. Wish we'd get some rain. We've had just one little shower this afternoon and it's very humid. Yeah, rain that is not substantial. That's like the story of here. It's been on and off all day. It's like the ground isn't even like wet all the way through. I was like, oh, I won't have to water my garden. That's what I said to myself this morning. I think I still have to water it. Yep, where your levels are and such rise because you're near a doctor or hospital, so they get wrong reads. Oh, that's scary for everyone involved. Imagine being a doctor and being like, oh my god, your blood pressure is so high, we need to put you on these extensive blood pressure medications, and then you go home and your blood pressure isn't high, and then instead you are now taking blood pressure medications and you don't need them, you're just wildly uncomfortable at a doctor's office. Imagine. But thank you for that weird new term that I didn't know, white coat syndrome. So it's not afraid of a doctor, it's literal getting incorrect reads because your like body is afraid. That's very stress. White coat syndrome. I listen to a CBC program every now and again called White Coat Black Art, and it's like interesting medical stories. Millicent is pretending to be deaf when she has to get off our bed and have her own bed. That's because she's smart. That's a smart dog move. I had a dog growing up, Frida, and his name was Louie, and he used to play dead. When you told him to get off the bed, he'd close his eyes. Like fully, he'd pretend to be fully asleep. And if you picked him up, he'd stay limp. And then if my mom was like, Louie, he'd like lift his head and be like, I'm just kidding. If my dad was like, get off the bed, it wouldn't matter what my dad said. Louie would be like, I don't have to do anything that you're saying. Because mommy is the mommy of the house. Thunder's like that. If Alex tells him to do something, unless I'm actually asleep, Thunder will be like, do I have to? She didn't say so. She's still here. She didn't say that I had to do that. I think it's like a smart dog thing. Or a evil, crafty dog thing, one of the two. Anyway. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Well then. 1 and 2. Amaris, it doesn't rain here often, so I get so excited. Albuquerque is a desert city, very dry and very little rain. Hello, hope you're doing fine. Hi, Hanimus. I'm doing well, thank you. And also, Albuquerque. Love the word. Albuquerque. 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 Albuquerque, New Mexico, right? Is that right? Because that's what my brain put together, so I'm imagining that I've heard those words together at some point, because I don't know the US map. I'm like a noob. Gotta watch for flash floods, then Amaris. Yes, see, Candace, I read Flash Food because, for those of you that don't know, Real Canadian Superstore is like a bomb grocery store here. It's a very nice, huge, always has all the produce grocery store, and they have this app now called Flash Food, and they have like all of the food that's gonna go bad in like 2 days, but it's like fruit. So you can get like a fruit box full of ripe bananas for like $5. It's always $5 for a box of fruit. And you could have all different kinds of fruit that's gonna go bad within the next 3 days type thing. So if you're like making banana bread, you can just buy one of these fruit boxes, and they're way cheaper than buying bananas, and it's got all ripe bananas in it. But they do that with like a lot of things, like frozen foods that are close to their date, they'll sell them. And they don't sell things that have gone past their date, but they sell things that are close to the date, and they sell it for like 75% off, but it's on an app, and then you just pick it up with your regular groceries, which is cool. You said it right the first time. Yes, it's where Bugs Bunny took a wrong turn. Really? We get those warnings a lot, but it mostly affects the downtown area. Right, lower sea level equals higher flood. Albuquerque. Done red, orange, yellow. Are we, maybe it's gonna be a little too long, but like don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine. Nancy, thank you for this yarn. This is going to make a beautiful headband and rep all the pride. I will have pride wearing it. Get it? Will you be posting a picture of it on Discord, Amaris? What did AJ make? My project bag will be made of rainbow yarn. Ooh, that's cool. When I go out of state, people think I live in Mexico, between Arizona and Texas. No, it's New Mexico. It's not old Mexico. I'm from New Mexico. Hello. That would be my dad joke every time someone was like, you live in Mexico? New Mexico. New, fancy. But yeah, AJ, you should post a picture of your project bag when it's done. A rainbow project bag, that'll be pretty. What am I gonna do with Alex this afternoon? Because he is sleeping right now, which means he's going to wake up from his nap, his after work nap, and he's gonna have energy. So we should do a physical task. Maybe we'll pull apart more pallets today. He's been disassembling pallets for like 2 weeks now, just every day after work. He just pulls apart a couple of pallets, stacks up the wood, and we're getting somewhere. We've got a really good pile, and we're gonna build with it. I don't know what. I know we're gonna build stuff for the chicken coop, but I don't know other stuff, because we have an awful lot of wood now because of all of the pallets we had. But we could also, ooh, he could trim the trees again, because he wants to make the trees higher so that the raccoons are annoying. A physical task. Lol. Yes, Nancy. Lol. But also, I mean, like, well, I almost just said a physically exerting task, but I guess You know, any physical task will be welcome, so I'm not gonna rule anything out. I would prefer if it was something that was productive to making our house prepped for winter and or safe from raccoons. Nancy. It's actually getting really warm in the house today, which is weird because it feels like it's cooler outside. I'm gonna open the windows, let some of that rainy air in. Oh, also, I'm gonna take some pictures on my phone after. I'll show you what it's looking like. I have my first itty bitty baby zucchini, and I have my first set of tomatoes that actually look tomato shaped now, not tomato sized yet. And I'll take pictures so you can see my vegetable garden is starting to come together, finally, which is nice. Kale is obviously prolific, but nobody needs kale. I have it for my chickens who love it, who love kale. Chickens love kale, in case you didn't know this. If you throw kale in a chicken run, those chickens are gonna run. They really love kale. Oh, also, I'm still waiting on 5 eggs today. We've gotten, am I waiting on? Yeah, I'm waiting on 5 eggs. We've got 11 chickens, 10 of whom are laying eggs almost daily. The only one who isn't laying eggs is MJ because she's a baby still. She'll start laying eggs at the end of the summer. But the rest of them are supposed to lay eggs pretty much every day. And today we have no eggs yet from the colorful girls. So no blue or I'm hanging out with you. Oh, I love hanging out with you in the MLM gang. No, it's the LML gang. LML gang, not MLM. We're not a multi-level marketing scheme. We're a last minute Laura. Alex has done that before, Dina. MLM, LML. I love hanging out with you guys too. It's fun. But, oh shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Easter eggers, my new chickens, the 3 chickens that lay blue and green eggs, they haven't laid anything yet today. And we're still waiting on Poppy. I forgot to tell you, that screaming this morning was Clover. Poppy hadn't laid an egg. Poppy didn't lay an egg yet today. Also, Poppy stopped escaping. When I stopped telling you guys about it, it was because it stopped happening. So, Poppy is content in her new home now. She hasn't escaped, I don't know, at least a week. Nancy, exactly what my brain said. Good. I'm glad that we're all the same level of, I want to say immature, but that sounds like a bad thing. Inappropriate? No, it's not inappropriate. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I mean. I feel like I say that a lot. You know what I mean, right? When I'm saying this and it's coming out super weird, you know what I actually mean, right? But I feel like you do know what I actually mean, so it's fine. I just on Twitter, the VP ran up the stairs to his plane. Did he run the way that the president ran down the ramp? Great minds think alike. Indeed. And fools seldom differ. I'm actually thinking that I'm kind of pumped about this little project. This is fun. I like having a little thing that I can get finished quickly. My day has been made. Dude, he tripped? Did he hurt himself? Not that I ever want anyone to hurt themselves on metal stairs, but if there was someone that I wanted to fall on metal stairs, I can't say it wouldn't be Mike Pence. I feel like, I'm gonna watch that after Scrappy. I don't want to see anyone get hurt, but if people get hurt, I'd prefer if they'd be like people who are bad, you know? We shall see. I will watch. I laugh at the fact that you laugh until you hurt at it, Scrappy. That makes me smile. Just imagining you actually like lolling at it. We talk so much trash. Oh my god, I need to call my mom. Okay. You know what? If she is on Twitter, I bet you she just will. We talk so much trash. Good. That's what moms are for. trash talking the government. As long as you guys know what makes sense, that's fine. I'll just say the things and you guys just interpret it in the most not aggressive way when I say things. This world is on fire. But also LOL. No, but I always show her stuff and she laughs and laughs. Aw. Good, send her the video. Or have her over, because now you can. I have a bubble. It has 10 people. Cassia is now in my bubble. I added my best friend Cassia into my bubble. We hugged when she came over. So now my bubble consists of mom, dad, sister, brother-in-law, Cassia. I have a bubble of 5. Because the rest of my family doesn't come close enough for me to bother including them in my bubble, you know what I'm saying? Like, my older sister lives out in Ottawa. She doesn't have to be part of my bubble right now. And my brother doesn't really visit a ton, so he's not needing to be in my bubble. And sister-in-law, same issue, doesn't need to be in my bubble-in-law. My bubble-in-law. My sister-in-law doesn't need to be in my bubble. Aunts and uncles, don't need him in my bubble. Grandpa, sorry, can't have him in my bubble, but my bubble of 5 is just fine. Toodles everyone, phone is dying. Bye V, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming. Have a good night with the Queen. Oh my god, can you imagine? We were all there when she was born and then now she's like a big child, like she's a human child. I mean, she was already a human child, but I'm talking about V's baby, by the way. Anyway, I'm putting up some Swedish music in the Discord. I can hear the beeps of your Discord entrances, Frida, and I see at the top that it's going into the music one, so I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready for some afternoon Swedish music. I posted a funny video on Discord. What is the video of? Is it Mike Pence falling up the stairs? Because I can't say that. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw that one where he yeah. Nope, can't watch it now though. Laura, don't click it. Why'd you click it? I was laughing so hard, hold on, that I attached a yellow yarn instead of green. I'm the one beeping. You're beeping at me, Frida. Making it difficult for me to stream effectively. Sorry, I thought I just heard power tools and I was like, Alex is not using those yet. Red, orange, yellow. Okay, good. As soon as you said that, Amaris, I was like, uh-oh. Am I doing the right color? And then I had to do red, orange, yellow, green. Yes, I'm doing green. It's okay. Oh, golly gosh. Kel time, 5:53 on Tuesday. We're done at 6, people, but I'm going to try and get this green portion done before that. Yeah, but they made it into something hilarious. I'll watch it. I almost clicked Discord. Frida! I have to turn that thing on silent. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, Alicia Keys, thanks so much for being Canadian. I love Alicia Keys. She's so wonderful. 1 and 2. I hope she's not problematic. Made it. I'll watch it into something hilarious. If it's Stephen Colbert, it's strange that I haven't already watched it because usually that's just part of my like first thing in the morning while I do my journaling. I watch YouTube videos. They clapped because he walked. Oh. Good. I'm excited. I think I'm going to change into, I feel like I want to be in something super loose fitting. Like I was going to say a bathing suit, but I don't think that'll make me feel cooler. I think I want to be in like something flowy. There we go, 1 and 2. Let me see what we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, last row. I'm excited to see it. I'm going to watch. And I'll show Alex so that he can also enjoy it. Alright, so I got through to green. Maybe I'll just hold off on it and I'll finish it tomorrow in the morning with you guys so that you can see the final headband. A little pride headband. Since we're all stuck at home, cooped up, no pride parade for any of us, at least I can rep my colors with a pride headband. There we go. Hey CJ, are you sleeping? Sounds like it. Beep, guess what? Beep, holy cow people, guess what? What is it, Candace and Frida? Beep. So I got to, this looks there, yellow, green, and red, Lithuanian flag. But it's gonna be like a headband that, you know, the kind like where you tie it in a little knot, like here. It's gonna be that kind. Those from way back will understand what's happened. Oh God. Oh Jesus, hello. Yeah, sure, come on. Just, no problem. Come hang out. Nice to have ya. No orange? There is orange, it's just kind of reddish orange. Hi. Yes. Guess what arrived today that I ordered back in April and just complained to customer service and will be getting a refund. LOL, I got my crochet hooks. Same as yours, but the pastel ones. Oh my God. Those from way back. Now I understand. You mean the LML gang. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That's crazy. Yeah, the Whisper hooks, exactly. The hooks that Whisper sent me for Christmas. Hi. Remember they were on, was it on Wish? Or was it on, I think it was on Wish, wasn't it? You got the pastel set. Scrappy, didn't you get them too? Dina, your co-host just showed up. Oh, okay, now I want to see. Oh, okay, now I see. Yes, the color orange. Yes, my co-host has arrived. It's too hot for your love right now, though, my friend. It's just too hot for your love. He's a hot boy. Beep. Thanks, Frida, for announcing the beeps as they go. Hi. Is that a good itch right there? You like it when it's like a hard itch, huh? Yeah. He's been sleeping all day. And I found his new favorite spot to sleep in. Oh, God. My hands, it's so hot and sticky that his fur is sticking to my hands. Do you see that? That's all his hair just by me going like this. Because it's so damp. You're like a sticky animal. Ordered them in April. Oh my God. Ugh, excuse me. Inappropriate. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands, get all of this away from my face and mouth. This came off of you. I'm gonna go. This is Mr. Spoiled Alarm CJ, yes. I will see you guys though, oh my God, later. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm covered in cat hair now because I'm sweaty and he's shedding. I don't know why he would want to sit with me right now. It's so hot. Don't forget to like the video before you leave, please. And also, don't pet your cat when it's super hot outside. It's hair everywhere now. Okay, that's why I didn't order them, Candace, because it said they wouldn't come till June. Oh, well, good reason to not do it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Thank you for coming. I love you all. Sorry if it was a little all over the place. That's just the way it sometimes always is. But I will see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern. I'll be back for a morning hangout, morning chat. Same place, same channel, but 8 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, bye guys. Have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you to my June patrons, Crystal, Susan, Lori, Teresa, Abigail, Barbara, and Anna. And to the newest July patron, Dave on a Rave. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye.